Welcome back to the Longarm Quilting Business Show. I'm Lindell from the Quilt Room in Melbourne, Australia, and today we're tackling an important topic: why you shouldn't skimp on education and training when starting or growing your longarm quilting business. Investing in your education is one of the smartest moves you can make, and I don't just mean quilting classes on the long arm, although those are obviously important. The right training can save you time, money, and frustration in the long run. Let's talk about why this matters and how to get started. Firstly, let's talk about why education is so critical. Learning efficient techniques for quilting, loading your quilts, using your computerized software can be a huge time saver in the long run. For example, if you're not confident with your software, every little hiccup will send you searching for answers instead of moving forward. And trust me, there will be hiccups. I absolutely love my job quilting for others, but things don't always go smoothly. Equipment malfunctions, quilt setups go awry, stuff happens. Having a solid foundation of knowledge ensures these issues don't derail your entire process. But it's not just about quilting. Understanding the business side is just as essential. You'll need some form of marketing strategy to bring in clients. Don't worry, it doesn't have to be complicated. It could be as simple as running a basic website, maintaining a social media account, or sending email newsletters, or a combination of all three. You'll also need to keep your bookkeeping organised. But all of these are learnable skills. So, where do you begin? Here are a few suggestions. For quilting training, you may be able to find some in-person classes. Finding in-person long-arm quilting classes can be a little bit tricky. I personally offer one-on-one day sessions in my studio in Melbourne, and there's the Australian Machine Quilting Festival in Adelaide coming up in March of this year. That's March 2025. But that only happens every 2 years. Check with your local quilt shops for any classes they might offer. They're often a hidden gem for in-person learning. Second is online courses. The variety of online options these days is incredible. Many well-known longarm quilters offer fantastic online courses. I personally have 3 courses focusing on quilting backgrounds and borders. Whether you're learning basic techniques or exploring advanced designs, or you just want to learn from your favourite rockstar quilter, I promise there's an online class for you. Thirdly, books and guides. Now, longarm quilting books are a treasure trove of information. Even after 10 years in the business, I still refer to my collection when I'm stuck on a design. And of course, podcasts like this one are great resources too. Then we move on to business training. You'll need some marketing fundamentals. Look into basic courses on social media marketing, email marketing, or website building. Platforms like Skillshare, Udemy, or even Canva offer beginner-friendly resources to help you set up and maintain a professional online presence. As I'm writing this episode, I've had an email from one of my local libraries advertising a free class on photo editing with your phone. There are plenty of low-cost and free resources if you know where to look. Second is bookkeeping basics. If numbers aren't your strong suit, consider using tools like QuickBooks, Xero, MyOb, or Wave to manage your finances. Many of these platforms also offer free tutorials to get you started. And lastly, networking opportunities. It's a great idea to join some local business groups or quilting communities. Check out the resources your local councils have on offer. You might be surprised how much they actually offer for free. Learning from other entrepreneurs, even outside of quilting, can give you fresh perspectives on how to manage and grow your business. The key takeaway? Treat education as a necessary investment, not an optional expense. So let me share a quick story here. When I first got my longarm quilting machine, I did try to figure it all out myself. Back then, online classes weren't as readily available, so I stumbled my way through a lot of trial and error. Eventually, I invested in a one-on-one class and attended a couple of quilting festivals in Adelaide, and it really did change everything. My quilting improved, my confidence skyrocketed, and I was able to take on a lot more custom projects, and more importantly, charge what they were worth. The same applies to the business side. Early on, I really struggled with pricing and marketing, and it took me far too long to make my business really viable because I wasn't equipped with the right tools or knowledge. So once I prioritised learning how to market more effectively and price confidently, things really started to turn around. If you missed my first episode on pricing, make sure to go back and have a listen. And don't worry, there will be many more episodes on pricing and marketing in the future. So here's the takeaway. Education and training are investments in yourself and your business. They'll save you time, boost your confidence, and help you deliver better results for your clients. So don't skimp. Whether it's taking a workshop, joining a course, or just asking a more experienced quilter for advice, every bit of learning counts. Thanks for tuning into this episode of the Longarm Quilting Business Show. Please subscribe to the show to be notified about new episodes. And if you like what you hear, I'd love for you to leave a review. It helps others to find me. Here's to quilting smart and living well.